my beautiful people. This is your girl Pam coming from you from Sister Share 101 Share. What's cracking? Lacking. On this Friday night. Now, I was not going to record until Sunday. I came home, got out of my work clothes, got into my shirt that says never on time, always on point. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Can you speak up?
I don't know either. I'm Billy, they can hear me.
Half of the time, no, they
I
can't.
got earphones in.
Half of the time,
I got
no.
volume.
Oh, my bad. Let me stop because I don't want to criticize you. So, and that's the problem. We were sitting at the table in the kitchen, me, him, and the girls discussing. So, okay, so I did something at work today and made a big mistake. So, of course, it's like, you know how you always want to beat your own self up. So I was like literally criticizing myself because I knew better, but too busy doing everything else and hit an extra zero and didn't realize it until afterwards because they got it set up to where you can't go back, you can't reverse it out. So once you come out, it's so hard to go back in. So, of course, if it was that easy, I'd have been like, all right, cool. I found, but not really paying no attention to it. Again, time for me to go was like, wait a minute, what did I just do? And it's like, oh my goodness. So, here, the conversation was, who is your worst critic? So, of course, I'm like myself because I'm like, I'm my worst critic because I just beat myself up over what I did when I'm knowing that I probably know better or I hit an extra zero. So my fingers was going real fast and not paying no attention. So I asked, when he came home from getting me a vegan lasagna, I asked him who was his worst critic, and guess who he said was his worst critic? He literally said that I criticized him. So I'm like,
I don't see why that is just a big eye opener. YouTube, right now, if you have a significant other, or you happen to have someone that let's not even say that. But if you happen to have a significant other, and those of you all who are married, just ask yourself, does your significant other criticize you? How often do you really criticize yourself? And like you just said, when you came home from work and this work issue, you felt like it was a human flaw, something that you wind up doing that you was like, oh man, this is something that I kind of like in the the work day, working real hard all day, trying to be efficient, you're trying to be fast, you hit too many zeros. So you did something that most people would do, and then the system that you all have didn't have a way that you could correct it. Though you knew what you did and you wanted to correct it, you couldn't. So you made a human error, putting too many zeros. And then hit the button to say, and went past the point where you could correct it. So you was critical of yourself, criticizing yourself, which I don't agree. I just happen to feel a little bit different that people don't genuinely criticize themselves. Yeah, you know when you did wrong, and you can be critical of yourself, but we don't criticize ourselves.
Yes, we do.
You know, you can I don't believe saying, I messed up. It's not really criticizing yourself. It's taking blame, like you said before. I'll take responsibility and say that I did this wrong, I did that wrong, I should have did better, but you're not always critical in saying, man, you know what, I noticed this about you and X, Y, Z.
That's besides the point.
That's different.
That's besides the point. Now, I was talking about when I asked him, he gonna tell me I criticized him. So we had to ask Alexa. Then she threw up the fact of what criticize mean.
I can't repeat it, but something about judgmental and.
He said, Alexa,
fact.
turn off. He said, I'm judgmental. Judgmental? It was just last night he was judgmental, and it was just this morning he was judgmental.
You stated your opinion.
He criticized me last night.
Your opinion. That's all. If you ask a person's opinion, you opening the door for them to be judgmental. Now, once again, YouTube, we already know between men and women who give most of their opinion and are more judgmental. It's women. Women are very judgmental. Y'all judgmental about other women. Y'all judgmental about kids. Y'all judgmental about mother-in-law. Y'all judgmental about bosses. You're judgmental about co-workers. What men can be judgmental, but normally we be judgmental about sports. Be like, yeah, Jay Cutler, then he ain't even our quarterback no more. That boy, the man is in my mind, so I'm talking about him still. We judgmental about other stuff that we see.
Y'all are judgmental when it comes to other men.
I'm just saying.
Y'all judgmental when it comes to other men.
Not
They judgmental when
Not really.
Oh, somebody. Somebody.
What's his name?
Are you kidding me? Are you
Blackish.
kidding me?
Old boy, the comedian Deion Cole, having he wore to the Grammys or some kind of award those bell-bottom Gucci pants. And I was like sharing it with you, and I was like, when you see somebody, a man do something stupid, you be like, that nigga did something stupid.
But that was his fashion trend.
And that's his fashion trend. But most time men don't really judge. We just go let it go over our head and be like I said, if it's something that's critical to sports or something like that, we'll make a judgment on that. But generally we don't judge. We just leave that alone. We don't judge.
Men do criticize.
I'm not gonna say that we don't.
That's the same definition of judgment.
We don't do it as much, and you trying to insinuate that. Oh my God! What do you mean? You do judge. Women judge. That's what y'all been doing for life. Men don't do it as much. I know you.
But did you not just judge me twice last night and this morning? He criticized just
and
as
allowing
much.
someone to give their opinion.
Okay.
It's not them just coming out the box and saying, you know what? When you make the bed, you just so neat with that.
No.
You just da. Like I said, Maurice that I used to work at his store.
He criticized
He used to always criticize me that I'm so neat. To the point where
me,
he was like,
me,
I mean, that's
me,
different. On certain things, and he's like, you do a little bit too much on organizing this and that. He's like, I don't want you to do that. I just want you to do this, and don't worry about doing that too much.
I'll
be like, oh, okay.
No, they get the work robber neat. I get the at-home robber.
Well, you gotta get it checked when you go to work. If I always got a check, then it'd be different. Because I'll be like, what you want me to do?
My thing is this. For him to sit over here and talk about how I criticize.
I mean, it's not wrong with criticizing.
It is not my fault. He's a procrastinator. He's the one who you disclosed that.
Now.
Terms and conditions. He disclosed the fact that he's a procrastinator. So of course.
It's no fault.
Yes, it is your
fault.
But
I never thought that I would give you a little insight on what I felt about myself and then have it turned around quite often every now and then when I'm not even thinking about it. Like I just said, normally in terms of you saying I am my worst critic, I don't internalize. I mean, I can internalize when I've done something wrong and what I need to critique. But I don't often do it, especially on something that I know that is a weakness. Now, this is what I was saying and trying to explain. Your significant other, if you've been with them for some time, know all your weaknesses or have seen them. So being aware, who else would be better to give you an opinion or be very critical or somewhat judgmental about you but your significant other because they know you. You know yourself, but you ain't going to say, oh, Nigga, you know you fat. You eat too much. You think that, but you ain't gonna say it. You allow your significant other to go, boy, you gonna eat ice cream again, huh? Ice cream every night, huh?
But I be
Don't throw
saying
some
that
cookies
to
in
you.
there. Exactly. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I know what I'm gonna do. I eat ice cream and then I'm gonna work out. Like most people say, I work out to eat. Some people eat. I don't know how. There's a saying, something like that. You eat to work out, but
No, that's
work
not
out-
how it goes.
I don't know. I was messed it up.
It's eat to live or
Oh, eat to
live
live.
to eat.
Right, no, I don't do none of that. I work out so I can eat bad. Period. That's what I do. So I can stay somewhat fit. And yes, I will work out and eat ice cream, donuts, cupcakes. But I ain't in no jeopardy of gaining no real crazy weight because I'm just a skinny guy. So I mean that's me. But
For now.
yeah, for now. You
Oh,
know,
my bad. Let me not say that because I'm judgmental. So I don't want to criticize. Since you're going to say that
Nothing wrong with
women do all criticizing and
I'm not saying all, I'm just saying
but
significant.
like I
I
said,
already know.
you be sliding yours up in there just as well. Men creep theirs up in there.
I mean, once again,
They creep theirs in there just as well in a little slick way.
YouTube, give me a thumbs up if you think men are more critical or judgmental, or women are more critical or judgmental. And if you think that your significant other is more hard on you when it comes to certain things that you can correct, versus you're hard on yourself. Who's more hard on you? Am I harder on you than you on yourself? What would you make? How would you answer that? Would you say I'm more hard on you than you yourself?
I'm harder. I criticize myself quicker.
Hard.
Yeah.
Quicker and hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, one time
Now,
I
answer
criticized
the
you.
question. Do you? Ah, boy, I said. Just like Johnny Cochran would be like,
If it don't fit, you must have quit.
Be like, this is not cool.
But had to go on here because that was one of our debates. He criticized.
I do. Not
I know.
often, but I do.
Twice
And most of-
last night, once this morning.
You ask me an opinion. If you ask me an opinion, then I have to give you a statement.
You too.
And it was just a statement.
Who is more judgmental? Men or women? Let us know. Because then there's going to be a part 2. Because it's not over. But I do got to go and get ready because I got to go to work tomorrow. Until then, peace.